My name is Joe Santos, and I'm a professor practicing global management at INSEAD. My passion is corporate general management, especially the management of the multinational enterprise. When I came here, well over 2 decades ago, my goal was to work with colleagues and advance our understanding of managing multinationals. Nowadays, we do understand multinationals much better, and yes, international executives can be effective with much less travel than when I managed a multinational for a decade and found myself often visiting 5 countries in a week. However, unexpectedly, managing a multinational was never as challenging and paradoxical as it is now. Let me say a few stylized words about that. For over 3 decades, starting around 1980, the promise was clear and persuasive. Globalization was the integration of national or local markets into a global market, and multinationals would finally benefit from global scale and scope. Industry and business considerations became paramount, and geography slowly moved to the back seat. Global became synonymous with standardization and centralization. And the new generation of managers learned that international business was, well, business. Then, as if in a plot twist, globalization met digitalization and shifted to unveil a path towards a world where flows of information and ideas took a leading role. A world that was unexpectedly more complex and uncertain. Globalization, after all, was not uniformity and centralization. It was about unity and interdependence. Global and local are not opposites calling for some strategic trade-off. They are different levels of our world. Globalization binds us together irreversibly. The globalization clock may seem slow and shaky at times, but it cannot turn back. So we find ourselves in a world that is both divided and global. In such a world, managing a multinational enterprise is more demanding, more puzzling than it ever was. Therefore, the more global the world, the more the differences and boundaries across countries matter, not the other way around. Geography first remains as valid today as it was in the old past. However, at the same time, in our global world, geography is no longer destiny. At INSEAD, I share my research on the strategic management of the multinational enterprise in this divided and global world of ours by offering custom programs, workshops, and sessions with top-level executives and board members to assist them in rethinking their internationalization and global strategies. For example, we review how the global performance of a multinational is not necessarily dictated by the home country's specific advantages, but rather by the multinational capability of creating breakthrough innovation from the world. We explore together other strategic choices too. For example, the choice of what form of internal global integration and external global adaptation to pursue. The choice of local specialization and local adaptation, acting local, as in the past, or going for local integration, being local, actively participating in shaping emerging markets. And say, the choice of using advanced machine learning for global value creation in digital multinationals. I have worked at INSEAD with leaders of great multinational organizations that face these challenges and uncertainties, and I will be glad to working with you too.